Billy. Billy. You know, the world has grown so much more complex just in the last 50 years. And people seeking the truth can no longer accept the simple rhetoric that you were raised with and preach with. When are you going to get that? That old-time religion, it's not good enough for me, and it's not good enough for you either, Billy.
Charles, outspoken young man.
No,
Bless
Connie.
his heart.
Actually, I'm doing him a big favor. You see, people no longer accept the Bible as being divinely inspired. There are too many inconsistencies, lapses, lacunae. How could any of us presume that a document written by men is the sacrosanct, inalienable word of God? It is a fairy tale.
Well, 2,000 years ago, the Bible prophesied that God would gather his chosen people from the four corners and reunite them in their homeland. And
God didn't create the state of Israel. Man did. The UN did. After 6 million Jews, God's own chosen people, were burnt and gassed in the ovens of Hitler. 6 million people, Billing, all praying to their God to be spared, and not one prayer answered. Is that your loving God? Can you find his face in the ovens of Auschwitz, Billy, or the firestorms of Nagasaki, or the bombs of Dresden? I'm asking you, how could a loving God have done that? Billy, I'm at a crossroads. I have more questions than answers. At times I feel all alone with my doubts. And sometimes there is more fear and pride than love in my heart.
what are you talking about, Charles? Charles, what's the matter?
What's the matter? I'll tell you what's the matter. Can you look me in the eye and tell me that there is a loving God after seeing that?
There is a loving God. That's why those people were liberated, saved.
Billy, you see people being saved, but I see bones, bodies, millions dead. What kind of loving God would allow that?
Chuck,
Just think about it, Billy. Dare to think about it. Billy, how can anyone take the Bible as literal word of God?
what do you mean?
Jonah and the whale, do you think that a whale swallowed a man and then spat him out? Or God making the sun stand still in the sky, do you honestly believe that the earth stopped revolving? Where is the hard science to back these stories up? And if the Bible is not true in each and every case, then doesn't that cast doubt on all of it?
Charles, that's the word of God.
But what if it is wrong? What if it's nothing more than feeble stories written by men like you and me, trying to answer the great questions of life? And if it's wrong, what about the rest? At least this war is over and these people are saved. Is that all you can say?
What do you mean, Charles? It's done. There's no more death. There's no more destruction.
Excuse me. Can you guys keep it down?
It isn't that simple, Billy. Are you looking at what I'm looking at?
I said, keep it down.
Charles, Charles.